very pleasant, and they smiled. People in customs
そうめっちゃわかるこれ
and when my suitcase got searched, I think
こんにちは皆さん、テリチャンネルのテリです。いつも動画を見てくれてありがとう。今日はですね、外国人が日本で経験した予想外の体験のビデオを見ていきます。私も今日本にいるので、多分ちょっとわかります。では見ていきましょう。いきます。はい。OK、楽しみ。どんなエクスペリエンスした？
What I wasn't expecting is that the thermostat in the hotel was speaking to me in Japanese. That's a quite weird thing.
日本です。ここもちろん日本語で喋りますよ。
At the airport, the escalators were talking, so watch your step,
そうそうそう
please. That's kind of, well, not really annoying, but unexpected.
あ、私はこれは知ってた。
I mean, I kind of expected it, but
すごい強いアクセントですね。
like, when you buy food at a shop, you need to eat where you are because you won't find another bin for a really long time. And I thought, no, there'll be bins around. But when I got here, there were literally no bins anywhere.
そうそうそう、これめっちゃわかる私も。
Just got rubbish in my bag from 3 days ago.
そうそうそう。私はめっちゃわかるこれ。
Everyone is because I don't know because I feel like you hear a lot of things about how what like Asian people or like when you go to like Japan and like maybe like they're nice to foreigners but then like they don't like foreigners that much. But like it was quite surprising that they really actually did. And one thing that we actually thought about before coming here is because we thought because like because we're black we were thinking oh how is it gonna be how like yeah are they gonna take pictures because a lot of people say when you if you go to Japan when you're black it's like different.
これ知らなかったよ。
Yeah, they take pictures of you like whatever and we were really nervous about that happening because we didn't want to feel really awkward but that's not happened at all and yeah and like I don't know it sounds really like very small but when like people don't feel awkward because we're black and that's just like I don't know it's kind of like it's nice
よかったですね。日本人は優しい人たちですね。
we'd be like really uncomfortable like really awkward about like the fact that they might be like oh let's take a picture or might stare at us or something
これなんか私にとって彼女のアクセントがばかりとても難しいです。めっちゃ強いアクセントだから。
on the train yesterday but it wasn't the people's the
Oh
boys.
yeah, no, some boys started laughing at me, but I don't know why that was. I don't know, they just started laughing at me, but that might not have been. Shut up. It might not have been because of my skin colour though. We don't know, but
yeah, but it was it was a bit
that
weird.
did make me feel a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, if anyone laughed at you, you're gonna feel uncomfortable because you're not sure
そうそう
why.
これ
But
もちろん
But like other
私
than
も。
that, like we haven't like not in what I thought it was going to be. Like no one stopped us and just been like, hey, like can we take a no? Because even in England, you find people who are like who come and touch your hair and stuff.
そうそうそうこれわかる。
Which is
これ
really
私も知って
weird
る。
because I'm like, it's just hair, but okay, if you want to touch it, you have it as well. But yeah, no, it was really nice that like no one's done that because I obviously like I've experienced that in England, but I haven't here. I mean, it's only been a week, but like it's nice that I haven't experienced that here. So.
よかったよかった。
Good, I'm glad to hear that.
よろしくお願いします。
To us, I've actually been pretty well prepped before I came here because it's been on my bucket list for such a long time, like, and I'm very curious about the culture because I really like. Obviously, my best friend is half Japanese, so and I know her mom is Japanese, and I know her mom, and I know a lot of Japanese people. My boss, for example. He was the one who actually kind of pushed me to go to Japan. He was like, you really need to go. He was like, I want you to go. And his wife is Japanese. So, like, there was nothing really that surprised me. The only thing I would say is that it's the nicest customs at the airport I've ever come across. And I've been to a lot of different countries, and it was the nicest, most pleasant experience. So,
how was it so nice? Tell me.
Everyone was just very calm. There wasn't any, like... Because you know sometimes, especially like certain countries, I'm not going to mention any certain names, but they can be very aggressive and very rude.
そうです。
And you kind of feel really uncomfortable and you feel like
ジョ
you've
ージア
done
も
something
ちょっと
wrong
同
if
じ
you
です。
haven't.
Yeah, a guy at London Heathrow once made me cry.
Yeah.
So mean. Oh my god, I get so nervous in London Heathrow.
So you know what it's like, right? And then coming into Japan, they were just really... It was very pleasant, and they smiled. People in customs never smile. So
そうです。めっちゃわかるこれ。
suitcase got searched. I think it's because I kind of came from the islands, so I had like a shell necklace on, and my hair was kind of bohemian. So he was like, "This girl, like, I think we need to search." And because I just came from Cambodia, so they searched my suitcase. But they were very like polite about it and like very respectful. Whereas I've had my suitcase searched before in a different country, and they've been very aggressive, and they kind of just like moved my stuff around and then shoved it to the side and weren't respectful at all of my stuff. So it was a very pleasant experience.
So when you switch between cultures and you come back and need to go abroad, do you sometimes get culture shocks?
I do like what Alex said, like it's so clean and that's really nice. And people really like to keep it clean as well. Like people, I never see people littering or anything like that. Actually, in recent years, I've seen some of it and I was really shocked by it. But yeah,
It's changing right
it was
now.
really strange. When I first saw it, I was like, what? In Japan? But yeah, I think I really like that, yeah.
Yes.
Taking your shoes off like at lots of places. Yeah.
Oh, I have a question.
そう。
So
これ
we
もわ
got
かる。
told that we're not allowed to eat while we walk. Is that true?
Yeah, people are usually not seen eating and walking at the same time.
そう。
Yeah, like that. I was
時
like,
間がない
oh,
だからいつでも早くで食べるね。
yeah, but I guess it kind of makes sense. It's kind of gross to walk and eat at the same time. But like, yeah.
私はそんなに
but
そ
it's
んなにな
generally
いで
people
す。
just don't do it.
Like in New Zealand, if it's clear, you just go.
Oh, so if it's clear and even if there's a red light, you just go?
Not like in a car, but walking. Yeah.
あ、そう。ジョージアはそうです。ジョージアはいつもゼブラで歩いてできる。
I think I would get the reverse culture shock if you guys were to cross the crossing in New Zealand. I would be like, no, wait, the man is red.
そう。これ
I
私はわか
saw a
る。
lot of French world, but not in the good order. So it make me laugh. It make me think it's cute. It's French. It's not well said, but it's cute. So
かわいい。
I always take in a picture.
What's the funniest French word or funniest French saying you found?
Une nana cool.
7来る。
What is that?
Nana cool. Nana, it's woman, but little and cool. It's just cool.
Like cool little
Cool girl.
cool girl.
Girl, yes.
かわいいだったこれ。
I think people have been like strangers have been like very willing to help out. Like when we first got off the airport, off at the airport, and we were taking the train to our hostel, we were like struggling with our suitcases, and like a lot of people would stop and help, you know, lift them up the stairs or kind of point us in the right direction. If we showed them our ticket, like they could help us with where we needed to go. I never expect like kindness from a stranger. Like you never really expect that to happen. So that was really nice when it happened. Yeah, that's probably my answer. Yeah.
Like everyone's helpful, but I didn't expect like how helpful. Like you'll go to a restaurant, and like it's like basic service where they'll be helpful and they'll show you what to do, but then they go the extra mile of like helping you further with other things as well. Like that's just what I didn't expect at the store. Like they'll come and help and ask you, oh, do you need like extra? They like make sure you're okay. Like they really are reassuring. Like the service is just really like so good. Yeah. The amount of alcohol being sold at convenience stores. Like you walk in, there's like 2 fridges worth, and they have like big bottles. Like not just in Australia, they have like the little bottles, like standard cans and stuff. But like you get here, it's like full like wine bottles, champagne bottles, so many different types of alcohol. Like it's easy. Like it just seems so easy to come in and buy some alcohol and walk out. Also, just the amount of convenience stores. Like I knew there was a lot. Just did not realize how many there were.
これはちょっと知らなかった。はい皆さんうわすごいビデオだったなんか some situations from this video was very familiar for me because I also experienced this one でも strange experience は日本にはそんなことないだと思うなんか I don't remember any strange experience but one thing is make me feel a little strange is that when I'm going outside some people are looking at me very strange and I'm always thinking in my head that they are looking at me like that because I'm a foreigner or they know my YouTube and thinking, oh my god, this is a Teri or something こんな感じで考えるいつもだからめっちゃ混乱していますそしてなんか I really appreciate that Japanese people are very kind that when you ask for help they are always answering you like honestly and like telling you the correct things what you need なんかジョージアにはそれはないですそしてスタッフもどこでもエアポートとかレストランとかカフェとかみんなエアがありますね Everyone is smiling and speaking to you very kindly そしてなんかマーケットの来た時もし手伝ってが欲しいなんか someone is coming to you and asking you do you need some help and giving you some advice what you need でもジョージアにはなんかマーケットの来た時とこんな感じのところでなんか when they are coming, they are asking you very like bothering way about do you need help. They are asking you 10 times almost, you know. It's of course not everywhere, but many times I had this kind of experience that's like I don't need help, I'm just choosing by myself what I want, and they are coming every like 2 minutes and asking you do you need help, do you need help ちょっとこれは it's very annoying for me。 そして日本には仕事の時みんなめちゃくちゃ全集中で仕事しますね。 Everyone is doing their job very well and like without any smartphone even they have a free time, they are not using smartphone at the work。 でもジョージアにはなんか仕事の時はみんななんかスマートフォンが使うだからこれちょっと難しいですね。そしてもしなんか手伝ってが本当に欲しいです。そしてYou are asking them that you want something. Not everywhere, of course, this one too, but there was experience that they don't, I don't know, they say like this, you know. でも when you are working there, you have to know this kind of thing. 日本には仕事をしてる時になんかスマートフォンを使う人は全然見たことないです。めっちゃ嬉しい。そして、ここに来た時本当になんか日本は私の国です。I like it so much。 だからジョージアにはどこでもスモークするですね。なんか It's very hard for me to go outside in Georgia because every step someone is smoking and the smoke is coming in my nose。 でも日本には many places are not allowed to smoke。 だからこれでめっちゃ嬉しい。 I see so many places that there is a sticker even outside that you should not smoke there。 めっちゃ嬉しい。では今日のビデオはここまでです。最後まで見てくれてありがとう。次のビデオでお会いしましょう。またねー。予想外系